Okay guys, so Jason Richhopper here again for Haas and Worship Musicians. So third part of my kind of just experimenting today. So iPad's gone. Now I have my bass station, and what I want to show you is again using Abel's Affection Pack. You can see right there, there's the Affection Pack. What I've done is I've taken my monosynth. This is the bass station 2. It's a monosynth, plays one note, can't play chords. And you see the cables going into my Scarlett 8920. What I've done here, got an external instrument channel strip, and instead of outputting, so you can hear what I have an ARP playing. So let me just take the output and bring it back to my. It's gonna be loud. Here we go. So here is how the bass station sounds right now. What I've done. I'll turn this off. As you see, here you can't, it's monosynth, can't do chords. So what are you saying, Jason? Saying, well, maybe you have an old Mac, maybe you have Mainstage for 30 bucks, maybe you have a 10 bucks more, you want to buy Abel's Affection Pack, and you have a monosynth, maybe a DSI, Mofo, maybe a bass station, maybe just something else. What you do, turn on the Arpeggiator. I put it on as fast as possible, fastest rhythm, and now it's going to be, hey, you can almost do chords that way. Kind of cool. So, what I've done now is I'm going to take this back, turn this to my send, and what I have is a bus 10. Oops. And on bus 10, I am running Abel's Affection Pack. Here you go. It's hard to do this while looking at the phone and the screen. So now you're not going to get any raw sounds. So right now I have the channel muted over here. This is the auxiliary 10, bus 10. Hear nothing. So now, unmute this thing. And I've grabbed Acoustic Shimmer from Abel's pack. I dragged it, dropped it onto this auxiliary bus, and now I have a completely 100% Ian McIntosh approved reverb on a monosynth. And now, because I have the ARP running super fast, here we go. Totally usable for worship. Let's try another patch here. Let's try Crazy Reverb. Crazy Verb. Drag it. Sorry, let me so you can see that. So Crazy Reverb, I dragged it over here. Just drop it on. Let's see what this one sounds like. I can see some uses for that. Abel's Bus Reverb. Now these ones probably are a little bit more simpler, so you will hear the arpeggiation happening. And of course we have the Acoustic Shimmer. I'll bring this over and do that there. And of course, I think this is my favorite one. I think that's worth the $10 right there just to have this effect. Darken it. Doesn't really do anything. Now the cool thing is I'm just using one of the patches here, so if I wanted to, I can maybe switch it. That's the first one. The Arpeggiator turned off, so if I want to bring that up, nothing there. So if I go arpeggiation on, max, there we go. And depending on how your monosynth works, you know, if you have your filter down, don't really hear anything. Turn it up. So unfortunately, my hand's holding the camera, so I can't do what I wanted. Oh, what I'll do here, I'll just do a latch. So you got that going. And then filter up. Okay, I think that sounds awesome. So let's do this again. We'll latch that one. Now let's try ice reverb. Go and drag it over. Ooh. So that one bring it down an octave. So as you see, there's like, this is a new synth now. I can go in now and maybe find a nice bass patch from the bass station, put on the ARP as fast as possible, and then just run it through Abel's Affection. Now, of course, you know, if you have Valhalla, you'd be able to do the same thing. And I just want to give you, you know, another tool. You might find a $400, $300 monosynth and wondering, hey, can I use this in church? I think you can. So there you go. Hit me up with any questions, but hopefully that inspires you to think outside of the box and look at all the tools you can do. You can have a hardware synth. You could have an iPad. You can have an iConnect Mini, you can have Macs, you can have a PC, and we can create some awesome sounds. So there you go. We will see you in Facebook.